Hi, my name is Darren Harries of the UK Wild Otter Trust and Carmarthenshire Wildlife Watch. Right down the coastline in sea defences, tucked in some rocks. We come to this location looking for signs of otters. I've actually picked an otter up this morning, but at a different location. I've had some footage and some photographs, so there is evidence that we've got otters in the area. We are now at the Bury Inlet. It's an estuary, it's got quite a large tidal range. A large tidal range, very dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing with the tides. People always get stuck on sandbanks, but this is some destruction habitat the otters do use. But there is a large variety of birds calling at this estuary, from wading birds to even great northern divers I've seen been spotted here. At another location that I know for where otters been calling, and it's had some sprint, and we're going to have a look at it now, right? There you go. You see this is sprint. You can actually see the bones in it. Okay, we're going to be taking some of this sample now, and we're taking this to a course on the 29th of this week. Right, we've just collected a sample, but this is the type of area that they like living in and travelling along. So old sea defences. The old sea defences got nooks and crannies, and this is the type of area that they like to travel through. They use the tide to come in and out of the estuary, but this is basically their highway. How they get about. They look for crabs, crustaceans, fish, always by river sources, freshwater inlets and outlets. Yeah, the otters seem to travel in these rock defences, but they travel up and down the coastline. The chances of seeing one is pretty remote unless you know what you're looking for and where to look for. But we've got some cracking habitat in the area, and we should all make the most of it. Hi, I've actually picked up one otter on a camera trap. I've left the camera trap out because there's only a little bit of footage, and hopefully we'll find some more footage on another camera trap I got set up. I actually videoed an otter this morning. To get daylight footage in this particular part of the country is quite hard because it's not a common sight, they're mostly out at night. But with a bit of luck I had it. But this is the type of area that they live and the habitat they use. This is called Bury Inlet. It's got a really high tidal range, and it's a very dangerous place if you get caught out on the sandbanks. You've got to know exactly where you're going, and you've got to know the tides, because they can catch you out. But this is no trouble for the otters. You know, there's a good diverse structure of wildlife. Many things come here. They overwinter here. Looks a little bit frosty. Right, we're just going to check this camera trap. It's a little bit frozen. As you can see, it's had a little bit of ice in last night. Let's just see now if it Hi, my name is Darren Harris. At this location, looking for signs of otters. I've actually stumbled on a number of sprint marks where they've been rubbing and where they've been calling. Let's investigate.
This there now is otter poo. You can actually see the bones of the fish. We will be collecting some of the spraint. And then there's some mole marks by there. And then look, there's more here. Quite raised off the ground. Obviously they've been rubbing and digging by here as well. There's actually more at this location. Look, there's quite a lot. Some more there, some more there. There's quite a lot of sign here. And there's even some over there. I don't give too much away where the location is, but follow me. Yeah, there's some more otter spraint. Here you go, that's done this morning. It's going to be collected. Looks fresh, that does. That's probably from this morning, and I'll leave this one here for future references. So I'll have something as scent, so other otters will actually that was done this morning. That was definite, 100%. This is another little bit there. Always leave a bit there. There's another bit there. Click the some otter spraint. This will be getting used when I camera trap experiments. I might even take it on a course when I got on the 29th in Carmarthenshire. Can be used to see what the otters have been eating, look at their diet. That's quite a good sample, that is. I don't want to give too much away for the location, so we're going to head off now before we get noticed. And I'm going to put a camera trap at this location just to see how many otters we've got and if there's any young calling with them. Okay, let's go. I'm out looking for otters and otter sign. Now this looks like the type of area that an otter would use. The other thing is that there's another river joining it. What you need to do is be looking at the side of the river bank. Places much like this. After it's been raining you should see prints. Not all the time. But that being the case, there's always a chance. Okay. It looks like it's all prints. You never can be sure, but there's prints. So the idea is, where you see prints one time, check them again and again and again. We're looking for evidence of otters and some of the pathways they use and the waterways around the area. Just looking at one area over here, it's close to the coastline, and I've actually picked up some sign, and I'll just show you now. It's only a little bit, but as you can see, this is old, dry spraint. You can actually make out the bones in it, and then just to the side of it you can see a slight wet bit. That's only more than a couple of hours old, that is, and it has got a distinct smell to it. This is some of the structure and habitat they have been using. If I was an otter, this is the type of area I would look for. Entrances and openings going into ponds. Let's go and have a look. This is definitely an area worth checking and investigating more. Any rivers are going into the coastline and into local rivers and ponds and streams, always worth investigating. Always look on the side of verges and banks, and obviously in the mud when the tide's gone out or rivers run low. Okay, I've just noticed a run. This is somewhere where an otter or fox has actually used a pathway for a certain amount of time, and you can see the grass is all flattened, and that is clear evidence then that something's been used in the area, so investigate it. Okay, we're at the mouth of the coastline now, one of the rivers that runs in and out of Llanelli. The area we're looking at now is the areas where otters have been calling, and when you're looking for otters, what you need to be looking for is areas like this. High bits of grass here. As you can see, it doesn't look as if there's anything there. On closer inspection you'll see clear evidence of otters. Quite fresh. Hi, my name is Darren Harries from the Other Trust. Hi, my name is Darren Harris of the UK Wild Otter Trust. We've been campaigning for the last year to try and get otter signs up in the area, as a number of otters have been hit over the winter months. This is the first sign in Carmarthenshire, so this is a good start to promote the otter, also promote the area. 5 otters were knocked down last season, and it's starting from October onwards when we start getting floods and bad conditions. Hopefully these signs will make a big difference in promoting the area and the otter. Excuse me, mate. What do you think of the sign?
Oh, I think it's really great.
The council have actually started putting official signs up in the area. This can only be a good thing to promote the area, also the otter. It's a real good news, this is, for the otters. It's going to promote the otters, it's going to promote the area, bring in wildlife lovers to the area, so it's going to generate more money for the area. This is a good thing the council have done. With luck we will see more otter signs warning that there's otters in the area, around the area of Carmarthenshire and the rest of the UK, as it's a nationwide problem. In excess of 200 otters are hit each year in England and Wales. Otters seem to be getting hit over the winter months, and it's normally males that get hit. It's about 70% males as they get a wider territory. A sign like this can only do 2 things: promote the otter and promote the area. It's a good start for the Carmarthenshire area, and hopefully we'll see signs like this across the UK, especially in the winter months as it gets dark, when they're crossing roads in flooded areas and rivers. This is a particular time they actually get hit, and this is a good start. There's another sign we're going to check out and investigate, but this can only be a good thing for otters in the area, to try and get signs in areas where otters have been hit in the past. But it's a nationwide problem, with over 200 otters hit down each year in England and Wales. With luck, this sign will actually warn drivers, and other councils will follow suit and put signs up in their areas where otters have been killed or known to travel. This is the first sign in Carmarthenshire. With luck we will see more signs around the UK. We've been campaigning for signs in the area of Carmarthenshire and the rest of the UK for the last year, as a number of otters have been hit in this area, in total in 5. But we've got a nationwide problem where there's over 200 otters hit each year in road traffic accidents. Hopefully with luck we'll see more signs in the area going up and around the rest of the UK. This can only be a good thing for the otters and the area. This is the first sign that the Carmarthenshire Council have actually put up in the area. This can be a good thing for the area, promoting the otters with the use of signs. These signs will make a difference, warning drivers that we've got otters in the area, and otters do actually cross the road. These are the first signs. They've been up about 2 weeks apparently. With luck we'll see more in the area, warning otters could be crossing. This is a nationwide problem. With luck, after the council have put signs up in this area, other councils will follow suit and put signs in their areas where otters have been known to have been killed, or if they're known to have crossed roads. And believers that there are otters in the area, because most people will not see an otter unless it's too late or if it's been hit and it's on the side of the road. This will inform drivers, and it'll also promote the area and promote the otter. This can only be a good thing for the area, and hopefully other councils will follow suit. Hi, my name is Darren Harris of the UK Wild Otter Trust. We're at Kidwelly, doing a morning patrol, just checking to see if there's any signs of otters. I've just looked over a fence about 100 metres away from the actual sign, and I've actually found a dead otter. It's a male, looks quite fresh, hasn't been hit long. It's definitely been hit by a car. His eye is still quite wet and juicy there on his nose. It's probably happened last night. And it probably is one of the otters that I've been filming. It's male.
We're just coming into December, and we needed signs in the area. As you can see, we actually found a dead otter. It's a male. It was probably hit last night. It's still quite fresh. It's still quite fresh. It's quite soft. Rigor mortis hasn't really set in yet. Somebody's picked them up, obviously, and thrown them over a hedge. This probably is one of the otters that I've been filming as well. Okay, we're going to take this. We're going to phone the Environment Agency and we're going to take it to them. Not the best start for a Sunday morning, unfortunately. There are signs in place. The signs can only inform. They're not going to protect the otters unless people care or take an interest. Okay, we've come to Kidwelly. We're going to have a look at some habitat and structure, and I've actually found one of these otters. It's obviously been hit last night, early hours this morning. Rigor mortis hasn't set in. It's a male. My estimate is it's probably about 2 years old, maybe a little bit older. I don't think it's much more older than 2. It's actually been hit and thrown on the side of the road. There's a bit of brown material at this location. I'm not sure if this is out of somebody's car or whatever, but it's funny how it's placed in this direction. As you can see, it's just off the road, within about 10 foot of the road. The signs are actually 75 metres to 100 metres from this location. Okay, we're going to check this otter over now. We're going to have a little look to see if there's any other things we can tell off it. That's what his penis is there. Stomach, rib cage. Obviously his head, it's been hit in the head there. Definite. That's 100%. He's actually been hit over the back there by the looks of it. He's still in quite good condition. Although he's dead, there's going to be samples and tests done on this in Cardiff University. Poor creature. Doesn't seem to be underweight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's 5 now within a year. This is not the start we wanted. This is 6 otters now around Carmarthenshire area that's been hit. The good thing is we've got signs in the area. The signs have only gone up in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Do they help or don't they? Any information's got to help. But if we're losing otters in this area with the numbers that we're losing, then it's going to have a dramatic effect on the connectivity of their reproduction. If they're not able to meet up with females, then they're not going to breed. If they're not going to breed, they're just going to die out. This is an otter at the Kidwelly location. But the signs are well needed, as you can see. This is the future. This is the future of our otter population. That's 6 now within a year. Crazy.
Four and 30 years ago, my mother bore a child. In spite of all she did for me, I grew up running wild. My father ran with Judah's band, was killed by Roman hands. My mother died when I was young, before I'd become a man. Life was all Roman rule, and just to stay alive I learned to fight and cheat and steal in order to survive. In robbers' roosts and bandit caves, there I learned my trade. They taught me how to use my fists and how to use a blade. Life's hard knocks had taught me well, my conscience seared and scarred. I had the pain, the guilt, the shame, and living's not so hard. Life was all Roman rule, and just to stay alive you kill the shame and hide the pain in order to survive. Rat to a thief, from bandit to a firebrand was an easy step for me. Then rumors came to tell of one who healed the blind and lame. They said his name was Yeshua, from Nazareth he came. When life was all Roman rule, just to stay alive you kept Messiah in your dreams in order to survive. Sunday